Hey everyone, it's Amber and I'm back with another video in my Rediscover Your Stash series. So as you can see here, I'm already started on this project. So a couple videos back, I created this mini album right here with the twine binding, and I have a full tutorial on my channel. Like I said, we created this from beginning to end, and it's so beautiful with all the beautiful paper. I used the Maggie Holmes Flourish collection. So if you've been watching my channel, you know what this album is all about and the twine binding system. So this was inspired by Elliot, and she is an incredible artist here on YouTube. And so I'll link her channel below again because she's the one who came up with this brilliant twine binding system. So I thought, since you guys seem to really love that video, that I would make a smaller version of this album. So this one actually measured 6 by 8. So I thought I would create a 4 by 6 album and be able to use a lot of paper as well. So instead of taking you through the entire tutorial process on how to make the covers and everything, I thought I'd do like a quick version and just show you how you can do a smaller one and give you the measurements and everything. So for this one, I already have my cover ready to construct, and this is chipboard. So again, I'm going to link that tutorial for you so you can follow along with that and then just customize it to the size you want. So in this case, I'm making a 4 by 6 album. So these chipboards measure as follows. These two pieces here measure 6 inches by 4 inches. The middle spine piece measures 6 inches by 1.5 inches. So that means we didn't have to glue together two pieces of cardstock back here. I used an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and I just trimmed it a little bit. So the final measurement on this is 11.5 by 8. So all I did was I left this 11.5, but I just trimmed off a 1/2 inch off of this. So it's 11.5 by 8. And then in that tutorial, I explained how to glue these down and everything. So now we're at the point where we need to cover these up. And I also go over that in the tutorial. So I'm just going to speed this up a little bit since I already did that tutorial. But I'm just going to get the covers all prepped, and then I'll show you the beautiful paper we're using again. So these two pieces here measure 3 3/4 by 5 3/4, and you want to mat these on here so there's an even border all the way around, and you want to be pretty far away from this score line here so that way it can easily close. So just scoot it like this and have an even border all the way around. Do that for both sides. And then this piece in the middle overlaps these two pieces, because I like there to be plenty of room for us to score this once it's put down here. So this middle piece measures 5 3/4 by 2 3/4. Now that I have this all covered with the beautiful paper, as I went over in the tutorial, I like to find that score line and just kind of give it a nice crease so this doesn't crack when we go to fold it. And then really gently just work the fibers of the paper up like this. Same on this side. And now I just want to do the front covers. So for the front covers, I've chosen this gorgeous print here. So it looks nice with that, and I want to do that for the cover. So these two pieces for the front and back covers measure 3 3/4 by 5 3/4, and then the spine piece measures 5 3/4 by 1 1/4. So we just made a really gorgeous book cover, and it's a cute mini size, and it's all ready to fill with gorgeous paper. So just like in the other video where I did the full tutorial, I'm doing this really cool twine binding that was created by Elliot. And so I didn't show the process here since I did that video already, but I'm just showing you kind of where I'm ending here. So this is where I started, and I left plenty of slack, which we'll trim here in a second, but this hangs over the top like this, and then this is where I'm ending. I did it so I can put 15 pages in because this is a little bit of a skinnier spine than the last one. So then here's where I'm ending right here, and I'm just going to flip this over and bring it right over this bottom edge, because this is the bottom of your album and this is the top now, and bring it right up here. And I'm just going to trim it and leave a bunch of slack so I can work with it. So we've got that there, and then this is the piece I started with, and this is the top left. So it's just kind of hanging right over that. So now I'm going to tie this off, and I don't want to make it too tight. So while I'm kind of holding this piece, I just want to put my scissors under the twine and grab that piece and bring it right under all those twine pieces. Then the same thing with this that I ended with, I'm going to go under again, and they're kind of lifted up a little because of that one. And like I said, Sarah was a little more graceful than me when it came to this part, but then she basically tied this in a bow. So I hope you can see that. I made it into a cute little bow, and now we've got all of our pieces here where we can add paper. So I just want to spread these out just a little bit. As some of you recommended, and actually I thought of after I did the album, I'm going to try to start adding the pages from the middle and see how that works. And I'm also going to be rounding the corners of my pages this time. So there's two different kinds of pages here that I'm making. And if you watched that last video, you know that one is a regular folded page and one is a cute pocket page. So in this case, they're cute little miniature size. And so for the plain folded page, you're going to need a piece of scrapbook paper. I recommend double-sided because it makes it more decorative, because you're going to see both sides of the paper. But this measures 7.5 by 5 3/4. And then this one here is a pocket page. So you need a piece of scrapbook double-sided paper that measures 7.5 by 7 3/4. now I'm going to show you an easy way to make this pocket page without a scoreboard. So here's your piece. It measures 7 3/4 by 7 1/2. So you're going to turn it this way. So this is the bottom of your page and this is the top. So this measures 7 3/4 up and down. So you're going to put this in at the 5 3/4 right here. Then you're going to take a score tool or your bone folder, whatever you have, and the paper trimmer has a little groove right here, and you can just score it right there. So you did not need a scoreboard for that. So then all you do is fold this in half. So you can just fold these in half by hand. And then unfold that, and then you have your score line down there. You can fold your pocket up. And then you're going to just fold this in half, and I did this in the last video as well. Fold this, open it back up, fold it in half again. Now your opening is over here to the left. You're just going to take your scissors from that score line and cut a little angled triangle out. So that way you have your cute pocket that forms like this. So I got all my pages cut down. I've got these kind of pages here, and I did 8 of these, and then I did 7 pocket pages. So I did round the corners on these ones, and I wanted to show you how I do that. It's super easy. So I left 2 alone here. So here's a pocket one, and here's just a folded flat one. So all you do is, I use my We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder, and I'm using the 1/4 inch side, and I just simply round the corners on here. This is a corner chomper, and it's pretty strong. It gives it a nice finished look, and it protects those little corners from being bent. So that's what I did to all my pages. Now I want to grab my book cover with the twine, and I think, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I want to try to start from the center. So it looks like I did only 14, and I thought I did 15, but that's okay. So I'm going to start from one of the pieces in the center and work my way out. So let's try and see how this works. So I'm just going to take one of my flat pieces and just stick it through. Okay, so now on this side of it, or wait, so now I'm going to flip it this way, and then I'm going to do a pocket page. I'm making sure to grab the twine out that's to the right of this. So I'm going to do a pocket page for that one. So I'm slipping the top in first, and then the bottom. Okay, so now I'm going to go to this side of it and do a pocket page. Okay, so I just put in my last page. That was a little bit easier, but not too much different than the way that I did it in the first video, but you can experiment with it. What really did make it a lot easier is rounding the corners though. So I do recommend doing that. But here's our cute little book. Let's do a flip through really fast. So look at how you showcase both sides of the gorgeous paper, and this is just so beautiful. Every other page has a pocket, but you get to see the gorgeous paper front and back on every single sheet. Oh my goodness, I think I'm like pretty much addicted to making these now. I absolutely love how they look. They're so cute. Look at that page, oh my goodness, so pretty. And you can fit lots of stuff in the pockets. You can put pictures on every single one of these pages. You can do journaling. You can do anything with these books. They're so cute, and they're really secured in there with the twine. And then there's the back. Just look how adorable this is. Here's like a top view. And look at that view. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. So I think I want to definitely embellish this cover, but unlike the video I did last time, I think I want to add some cute little pockets to the front and back, and it's super easy to do that. Let me show you. So you just need to cut 2 pieces down to 3 by 3 3/4. So I'm going to leave this one up and down like this, and I'm going to cut it down to 3 inches, and then cut this to 3 3/4. Okay, so there's our first little piece. So I've always used a circle punch to do this, and it's just to make a little notch right here so whatever you put in the pocket you can pull out easier. But I want to show you another solution. If you have an envelope punch board, you can totally just like eyeball the center and stick this in there and punch down, and you get a cute little notch like that. So let's do that for this piece too. See? How cute. But I like to do something here so that way when you put it in, it looks like a true pocket. So then you just take your book and you're simply going to just adhere it like this. So I like to get it all the way over to this edge and leave a little bit of room here. So I'm going to add my glue. So now this becomes a cute little pocket. Isn't that adorable? And over here as well. So you can put journaling cards and stuff like that in there. Okay, so now I just want to, again, simply embellish this like I did the last one. We did a very simple cover on this one that I did. And so I want to do kind of the same thing for this one. Okay, so that took me a little bit, but I figured out that I want to do another cute little cottage, but this is a sticker. It's not the puppy sticker, it's just a regular cardstock sticker from this set here. And I want to do this cute vellum frame around it. I'm going to add some extra adhesive to the back of this sticker like I always do. So we're almost completely done with this. I love how the cover came out. And of course, you know me, so I'm going to add these beautiful colors that match the cover perfectly. I used the same 2 colors in my first video. now we just have some cute seam binding hanging off the side. It looks so cute and fluffy. I love it. So there is our final book. It is so pretty. I love the cover, how it's so simple. I'm going to put a couple cute little die cuts in the pockets because I can't resist. This cute tag in there, and like I said, I just put one of the ephemera packs. I just took it apart and put it in this cute little tray. Here's another tag we can stick in there. So here is the gorgeous finished 4x6 album. I think it turned out so cute, and I just love making these. This went super fast. And again, if you want to make this yourself, I did a full tutorial in one of my last videos, so I'll link it below for you and at the end. And here's just another quick little flip through. I just stuck some goodies in the pockets. And we, of course, added all the gorgeous paper and pocket pages. And here is the cute little bird I put in there. And there's the back. So again, this is so easy. It's a 4x6 size. We made the chipboard covers. And I just love how it turned out. So I have a little surprise here for the end of the video. I'm going to be offering kits to make these. So they're going to be kits to make these cute 4x6 size mini albums. And you're going to get everything that you need to make a mini album with different options. So I'm going to quickly show you what comes in the kit. So in this pack here, okay, so in here I've already scored and folded these. So it comes with 10 of the folded pages, double-sided of course. So 10 of those, and it comes with 7 of the pocket pages. So as you can see, I've folded them in half and I've scored the pocket for you. So you can just flip that up and do everything as the tutorial shows. So there's 7 of those, and they're all double-sided of course. And then you're gonna get tons and tons of ephemera. So this one comes with a bunch of different like die cuts and labels. So many sentiment pieces, little journal card size. So many die cuts come with this. All these cute little framelits and some journaling spots. So lots of stuff that you didn't even see me use. You're going to get a ton of that in here. You're going to get a huge, huge variety of a bunch of the die cuts from the ephemera packs. I mean, there's like tons that you're going to get. Look at all these. They're going to vary per kit, but you're pretty much going to get the same as what you see here. And I don't even know how many are here, but I imagine around 30 pieces. So you're going to get tons and tons of die cuts and ephemera pieces. And then in here is a bunch of journaling cards and different cut aparts. They're all cut apart for you from the sheets. Tons and tons of embellishment pieces. All nice and cut apart for you. So these right here are the inside cover pages. So you've got 4 designs to choose from to do your inside covers. And also included is all the chipboard that you're going to need. So there's 2 4x6 pieces here, and then your spine piece. So literally the only thing you're going to need are like your tools and some adhesive. And then the cardstock piece that covers the entire chipboard. So in this pack, these are all cover choices, and I think there's like close to 10 or 12 options here. I gave you so many different options, and that way you can also use these if you have your own chipboard and other supplies. You'll have tons of options, and you can also use these on different projects, but you get a lot of cover choices for the cover of your album. And of course I wanted to include some stickers, so each kit is coming with lots of these beautiful cardstock stickers. It just depends what part I cut out for your kit, but you'll get like 4 sheets like this, and there are so many stickers here. I think these are so gorgeous. So then each kit will also include some really beautiful chipboard pieces, and I made these into just chipboard pieces. I peeled off the sticky on the back, so that way you can use your glue gun or your adhesive to glue these on your project, and they're not going to stick to each other. So each kit's also going to come with 2 different colors of the crinkled dyed seam binding. I only have one color here on my desk, but each kit's going to come with 2 different colors. And of course each kit is going to come with a ton of twine to do your binding. So here's the other Flourish kit, same as what I just showed you. The designs may vary slightly, but it's going to come with all this stuff. These kits are curated by me and my sister Bree, and we had so much fun making them and putting them together. So if you're interested in one of these kits, so thank you so much again for watching this video. I'm so glad you're here. I appreciate you so much. And I'm going to be doing a 75,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm so excited to have reached this milestone. I cannot thank you all enough. So keep your eyes open for a huge, huge, huge giveaway here on my channel. I got everything ready. It's so exciting. It's going to be open worldwide, and it's just my way of thanking you for your support and just your kind and sweet comments and the friendships that I've made and everything. So thank you so much again. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks again for watching. Bye!